Good morning, everyone. This morning and last night, I felt so emotional. Still feel it. Just tired. Just feel like going through a battle. I've had a wonderful weekend, really lovely. I think that's part of it. I relaxed and I got to spend time with friends, and then, kind of come back to your reality, and I've got job interviews and I've got holidays to organise with my children, and just sometimes everything just feels so overwhelming. And I don't know if you know a lot of my story, but I have 3 children and I'm on my own. My husband left a few years ago, and that was for me the beginning of my awakening. I was aware of my spiritual gifts and I was in touch with things like that, but the moment that my marriage broke down, it was like catapulted into this new world, this new awakening process. It really was a catalyst. And here I find myself in a community of other people having this awakening experience, and meeting all you lovely folk. And I'm really starting to tune in with the collective energy of what we're going through, or just knowing that whatever I'm personally experiencing, it's on a mass scale. It's not just me. And that's, I think, where we find the comfort in these kind of groups, is the fact that we are actually all on the same journey. If we're on an awakening journey, then we are feeling the same energy, because we're all having the same experience, maybe in different circumstances, but we're all having that same collaborate energy, that same lift in consciousness, which is tough. It can be tough, but I'm hoping here to bring a bit of positivity, because that's what I love to do. And just before I began this video, I pulled this card. I asked Spirit, what is the message for today for everyone? And it's the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And I think it's about shifting perspective again. Sometimes we can think, all this stuff's happening to me and I don't like it and it's not comfortable, or, but actually it's taking that little step back and realizing that this is all for your good, this cracking open of our hearts, this cracking open of our spiritual insight, this cracking open of balancing out the divine feminine, the divine masculine energies within us, bringing those things into balance. And if you have been, veering on one energy most of your life, turning it into a different energy can feel really uncomfortable. And I think for me, that's what I'm feeling. It's like, I'm used to being very feminine and nurturing and caring and supportive, and now circumstantially and energetically I'm being put in a position where I have to provide, I have to be strong, I have to be regimental in my thinking and almost cut my emotions off sometimes just to get the job done. And I'm a very emotionally intuitive person, so I find it very difficult to almost box up the emotion, recognize it, be aware of it, but not allow it to lead me or to sway me from what I know my purpose is. And I think in the past, I'm becoming aware that given these circumstances that I'm in now, the old me would not be participating in this. I would have thrown in the towel and I would be gone, because it's just too uncomfortable and it's too difficult. But the thing is now, circumstantially, I have no choice. And you're probably feeling the same. When you're put in a position where you have no choice, you have to get up in the morning, you have to keep going, otherwise your family suffers, or whatever, you might lose your job or whatever. These situations are actually drawing out strength in you that perhaps you didn't realize that you had. And so from that place, I want to send you all encouragement today that yes, this journey of awakening can be tough, but essentially it is for you. It's for your good. It's building your strength of character. This tattoo I got when I first woke up properly, and this symbol is the symbol of totality, completion, wholeness, lacking nothing. And I got that 2 days after my husband left, and I just knew that was where I was heading, and that is my journey of becoming complete in myself, becoming independent, becoming strong, and being, it's like I shared in the group, is you feel like you're being crushed like grapes. You feel like you can feel it. It's difficult. You feel like you're being crushed, but it's actually producing the sweetest of wine. And then, you know, wine is pleasant. It makes you feel nice. Like, just trust the journey. You're being changed, you're being transformed. And I feel like there's this quickening that's going on at the minute. Like, it's one thing after another, after another, after another. Whereas before it might have been a month of just learning this lesson, and then maybe another month to learn this lesson. And now it just feels like the energy is increasing, the momentum is increasing, and we are just being propelled forward into the fullness of who we are. So if you're feeling that way, I'm going to pull one more card. Please just, the word that I had when I was thinking of this video, Spirit was saying, just believe. Believe all of this is happening for your good. Believe that you are safe. Believe that you are protected. Believe that you are encased and surrounded by love, community. And I really stress we need to keep these vibes high, because we don't need anything to bring us down. We've got enough of that struggling on us. So be kind to each other, be supportive, put yourself in other people's shoes before you speak. Like, think about what you're saying. Try not to focus too much on the negative. Try and flip that, transmute that, and think, no, this is happening for my good. What's the good? What's happening in this? Why is this happening? What am I being shown? What am I being taught? Where are you being called to journey? And that's the question that Spirit's asking you to think about. Where are we heading? What's the purpose of all this? There is great purpose ahead. And just because sometimes the river gets rocky, it's not to say that, you know, all the fish have to get out, because we're in the river for a reason. We're meant to be here in this river of consciousness, and we're sharing this experience, and that's something really beautiful, and we really need to be grateful that we're not on our own. So there should be no attacking each other or my journey's harder or any of that. Awakening is about unifying, and we're a body, we're a team, and we should be lifting each other up. And I'm really, really grateful for all of those of you that I've met on this journey, who are really supportive and really, you know, open and honest and encouraging. And that's really my heart to you guys too. Just keep plodding on. You've got everything within you that you need, and if you need anything external, I believe it will be brought into your realities. If you need tools, if you need help, if you need engagement. And this is part of being in a community of people that are also on the same journey. So I love you all. Stay strong. Don't be shy to connect. Thank you to all the people that I'm talking to at the minute. I love you. Keep going.